Hello everyone! Today I explain the main class of our Java project called McDonald's. This Java code is the main class of the project and serve as the starting point when we run the program. First, it creates two array lists, one for storing admin accounts and other for the kitchen staff. These lists are important because they hold the user data that will be used for login authentication. In this example, one admin name Rex with the password Gege is added to the admin list, and one kitchen staff name Nicole with the password E is added to the kitchen staff. After setting up the user data, the program creates an object of the login class which is responsible for showing the login window. It passes the admin and kitchen staff list to this object so the login system can check if the entered credentials match of the stored users. Finally, login set visible true is called to display the login interface, allowing the user to interact with the system. This setup prepares the application for user login and is the first step in running the full program.
Good day. Now I'm going to present the admin class. This admin class is inside the project package. It represents an admin user who has a name and a password. Next, we have a constructor. This constructor sets the admin's name and password when you create a new admin object. The next one is the login method. This checks if the username and the password entered match the stored ones. If these both are correct, it returns true. Then lastly, we have this getName method. This simply returns the admin's name. Thank you.
Kitchen Staff class. This class is part of the project package and it extends a superclass named user, which really handles basic user attributes like the names. The kitchen staff class has one private attribute password, which help secure the login process. In construction, we receive the name and password as parameters. We use supername to pass the name to the parent user class. And we store the password locally. The class includes a method called login, which takes an input name and password. It returns true only if both the name and password match what is stored in the object. This simulates basic login system. Finally, we have getPassword method that simply returns the password stored for the kitchen staff. True in real application, returning passwords like this would be a security risk. This class is a good example of inheritance, encapsulation, and method overriding object-oriented programming. Thank you.
Next, we have the customer class. Like the kitchen staff, it also belongs to the project package and extends the user superclass. This class is designed to store the customer orders. It contains a private attribute, an array list of orders object, which means one customer can place multiple orders. In the constructor, the customer's name is passed to the superclass using super, and then the order list is initialized as a new empty array list. This prepares the object to start accepting and storing orders. There's also a method called getName, which should return the customer name, but right now it just returns null. This looks like an incomplete or placeholder method, so it likely needs to be updated to return the actual name from the superclass. This class highlights the use of inheritance, object composition, with the order class and the array list to handle collection of data dynamically.
This is a basic structure of a Java project for something like a restaurant ordering system. It includes classes like user, admin, customer, order, menu, and others, probably each handling different roles or functions. The file names seem to have some typos, e.g. package should be package, Java should be Java. In the menu class, there's a declaration of a list called items, meant to store menu items. The constructor initializes items as a new empty array list, meaning it's preparing to store data dynamically, like dishes or food items available for order.
And here we have our menu items. And here we have our, of course, our package name project. And here we have our public class menu items, which basically wraps different items that we will tackle later: main dish, beverage, and our dessert. Narito, ating public interface menu items types: string, get item name, double get price, which basically returns the respective values, name and price. We use interface to define a common structure in all menu items that we will talk about later. By using menu items types, we ensure all items types, main dish, beverage, dessert, will implement. And here we have our public class main dish implements menu items type. It enforces main dish to provide actual code for the interface method. This enables uniform handling of all menu items regardless of our type. Here we have our encapsulations, our privates, string item name, and double price. And here our constructor, public main dish, string item name, double price, this dot item name equals item name, this dot price equal price, which is basically our constructor that initializes the value when a new main dish is created. And here we have our override methods: public string get item name, return item name, public double get price, return price. This is an example of polymorphism. Allow us to use main dish as a menu item type. And here we have our beverage class, which basically same with our main dish, same encapsulation, same constructor, same override. Even though beverage has the same structure sa ating main dish, keeping them as separate class extend functionalities independently sa ating code. Here we have lastly our dessert class, which basically the same with the two. Here we have our encapsulation, string item name, double price, our constructor, our override methods. Sabi ko nga na parehas sila na magkakaparehas na structure, code structure, pero pinaghiwa-hiwalay natin sila para magkaroon sila ng independent functionalities sa ating code. Kunyari, babaguhin natin yung size ng ating beverage without hindi mababago yung size ng ating main dish and our dessert. And that's all for our Menu items type.
The order class is a key component in the food ordering system responsible for managing individual customer orders. It links each order to a specific customer, stores a list of selected menu item objects, and automatically generates a receipt. When an order is placed or created, it takes a customer as input and initializes the receipt. Items can be added using the add item method, allowing flexible order building. The toString method provides a clear summary displaying the customer's name and the ordered items. This class is essential for processing and organizing order. It works closely with other components like the order queue manager, enabling order tracking and notifying kitchen staff. Overall, the order class helps streamline the order workflow and improve system efficiency.
Greetings, sir. I am Crystller Ortiz. We will be reporting the login system. We have 3 buttons here. First, customer. Second, admin. Third, for kitchen staff. In customer, we have an enter button. It will go into menu view, which is you will see the menu or menu items for main dish, beverage, and dessert. In admin and kitchen staff, we have inputting username and then also a password. But you can also create another account if you don't have account for admin or staff. But if you log in admin, you will go in an admin frame, which is you can add and menu items for main dish, beverage, or dessert. And also you can delete the specifically menu items. In kitchen staff, if the customer order, they can simulate the order of customer 1, customer 2, or customer 3. So they can see what the order of customer 1. For example, in customer 1, did order the carbonara 2 piece, and then in dessert, cheesecake. It will go in a kitchen panel, which is only kitchen staff can see. And then customer 2 ordered the ramen, and then it will also go automatically in a kitchen panel, which is the kitchen staff will see two orders, which is order 1 with carbonara and order 2 with ramen. Here in kitchen panel, we have a public class kitchen panel for the designing the frame and also for the buttons and etc. We have here is refresh order, which is you can see the order of every customer. Like for example, for the customer 1, he or she ordered the carbonara 3 times or the quantity of 3. It will go in a kitchen panel, and also in a kitchen panel they can see the quantity of the order specifically per menu items ng staff. In a simulator new order method, it just will simulate the order of every customer. Here in admin frame, after you log in admin frame will pop as a new J frame. We have here a public class admin frame for the J frame of the admin frame, which is you can see the main dish, beverage, and dessert, the list items. Also, we have a preload menu items method. Here you can see the items for main dish, beverage, and then dessert. also, in this preload menu item, you can also add another main dish, another beverage, or another dessert. Depends on what you want to add. And also, you can delete specific item here. For example, we have here a lasagna. I want to delete it. I can just type the lasagna and can delete it.
So for the menu view class, its attributes include a list of different menu items, main dishes, beverages, and desserts. And for the methods, it has the load default menu, which adds the default menu items, build tabs, which builds the tabs displaying the menu items, and display items, which displays the different menu items.